Good morning, it's Randy. I'm just going to continue a discussion I'm having with myself about intentions behind choices. So, with religion, for example, religion is not bad in itself. It's the intention that the people that are claiming a certain religion, that is what's important, is that are those traditions, are those services, is that affiliation giving something to them? Are they getting something out of it? And then what are they getting out of it? Are they just getting out of it a feeling of belonging? Are they getting out of it some kind of public recognition? Are they just doing it out of obligation and routine? Are they getting side benefits from it, where they volunteer and that makes them feel good? Is their volunteering done because they don't have enough self-esteem, without volunteering, and they need to be able to, quote, give back in order to feel good about themselves? It can always go so many different ways. Just that in itself can be a good thing or a bad thing. This giving back to the community, is it really done because you've got your life straight and you really want to give back, not for the recognition of it, but because you feel grateful for what you've got, and you've got extra time or money and you're willing to support something you believe in? Or are you doing it because as a distraction away from other responsibilities or things that you should maybe be putting time in toward for yourself, because you really don't have it all together yet, but you're, quote, giving back because you think that's the thing to do and that's what's going to make people like you or think that you're a good person, and it's more about what other people think about you rather than how you feel inside? Are you spiritual and not religious, and is that because you're getting things out of it, or is it because you're just following any kind of guru you can come across to try to give you some answers because you're needy and weak and cannot find a way out, cannot connect yourself with your own intuition, with your own morality, with your own values and your own knowledge to point you in the right direction, and you kind of hang on other people's words? It can be, again, both ways, and what your intention is for being that spiritual person, not religious person, is very important. It's important for you to know and you to look at for yourself. Even atheism, and see, I'm not against any of these people. I'm not against people that are religious, spiritual, or atheists, or anything in between. I probably do have a problem with with Satanism, but and I guess I have a problem with religions that teach really extreme hatred. But anybody who's got some positive messages, and if that's their intention because they're getting something positive out of it that improves their life and others' lives, and it makes sense for them, then that's just freedom to be able to believe in whatever kind of higher power you want. So I have a little example. My aunt was upset because she had reacted to a Facebook post on from a person that she knew, and this person had put I guess a LGBT like rainbow flag up. It was a meme, and then a Confederate flag, and the meme said support this one, and that was on the Confederate flag, not this one, pointing to the GBLT flag. And my aunt reacted to it. She responded emotionally, and it triggered her for some reason, and she regretted reacting to it, because then we had a discussion about what do these flags even mean, and what does this meme even mean, because the GBLT flag means different things to different people. To one person it might mean GBLTs want to be recognized as we're here, hello, waving a flag, here I am. Or to another person it might mean they're pushing this agenda down our throats. We don't want to see that you're here. We don't care. Throw away your flag. We're not interested. Or it could mean to another person, you know, our rights are more important than your rights. GBLT people are special. We're different, and we're special, and we're better than you. My aunt talked about what the Confederate flag means to her, and then we talked about what we think it might mean to other people. The Confederate flag seems to mean different things to different people. Some people think it means I'm a racist. Other people, like my aunt, she said she grew up in the South, and to her, all that flag meant is that, oh, they're from the South, and in the Civil War, you know, that's the side they were on, and that side lost. That's all it means to her. Some people think that Confederate flag means I like bearing arms, and I'm for freedom of speech, the First Amendment. I mean, so can I be for the First Amendment too, but not wave that flag? If I were, the whole thing is, it's just a flag. It represents something, but what it represents is different for different people. So if you want to wave that flag, you're going to risk, either if you wave any flag, pretty much, you're going to risk criticism because of the way that people think that what it means is different than maybe what you meant. And so it's almost like standing up for any kind of a cause or having anything represent you, you're going to be misinterpreted in one way or the other, and then you're going to put yourself up for attack by someone who's possibly misinterpreted what you meant by that. As far as feminism and MGTOW and men's rights, those are kind of extremes, but we don't know the intentions behind those feminists. We don't know anything. We don't know if it's lack of knowledge. It probably is. We don't know if it's distortion of facts. We don't know if it's just a victim mentality behind the third wave feminists. That's what it seems like, but I'm sure there are some third wave feminists that have some really good reasons for being that, just as well as the men's rights movements. The way it started, I believe, was because of men getting screwed around and mistreated in the court system regarding, parenting time. And so that was definitely, a good reason to start a men's rights movement, but it seems to have morphed into misogyny and this anger and violence toward women and against feminists, and they seem to have kind of lost, some of them have lost their view of why they maybe joined this group to begin with. Maybe they didn't join on the ground level, and now they're affiliating themselves with that, or MGTOW, because of emotions, because of unresolved emotional issues, problems that they had gone through with women and with the court system that they haven't resolved within their own individual self. So now they're going to join this group, and somehow it makes them feel better to be in numbers. And I guess I could say the same thing for this community and the narcissist abuse community. We are still all individuals. It is something we have in common, and the thing is, I don't think we're hurting other people, and I don't think we're against other people. Well, we are against narcissists, but I personally, to me, it's a worthy cause. I think that my intentions are pure, and I think that they're justified and real, and so I do belong to this anti-narcissism and anti-narcissistic abuse community. Yeah, we get a little bit of flack, but the benefits far outweigh any kind of trolling, I think, that we get. And in our case, narcissists don't really give a shit, so most of them aren't really paying attention to anything we're discussing anyways. It's pretty random in that way. And then the last point I just wanted to make was about dating. People that are dating, I think that's the probably, biggest question. A lot of assumptions would be made about why someone who's single might want to meet someone and have a relationship or start a relationship. The word relationship means different things to different people. Some people think relationship means sexual relations. Some other people mean relationship means, a potential for actually developing love. Some people think that relationship means, you're just friends and then you'll have sex, the friends with benefits. So what the person's intention is for even wanting to meet someone of the opposite sex is so varied. It's so variable. I mean, do they just want to do that because they are desperate for sex and they need to have regular sex or random sex, and so that's the reason why they want to date? And I think that they should analyze that and be honest about it. If they come up with the answer, yes, that's the only reason why I want to date. Are they dating for money? Are they dating because they want someone to start supporting them? They want someone to start buying them things and buying them gifts, and they need a place to live. They want to end up finding someone who they can kind of leech off of, mooch off of, and that can be either sex. It's not just women. Or are they wanting to actually meet someone because they want a companion and they like partnering with someone, and they're tired of being alone. They've worked on, the issues that they've been working on for a while, and they're ready to go back out there and try to develop a relationship with somebody, to have closeness, in the hopes of love developing. So the intentions for everything that we do are what's the most important, and it's not as much how it looks on the outside, but it's more about being honest about why you're doing it. Thanks for listening.